Doctor's first commandment, do no harm. Declare the past, diagnose the present, and foretell the future. Walking is man's best medicine. The human soul develops up to the time of death. As to diseases, make a habit of two things, to help, or at least, to do no harm. Before you heal someone, ask him if he's willing to give up the things that make him sick. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. New food can only be taken when the old one is out of the stomach. All disease begins in the gut. Extreme remedies are very appropriate for extreme diseases. When the brain is healthy and in a calm state, a person thinks sensibly. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. Natural forces within us are the true healers of disease. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. Tell me what you eat, and I'll tell you what illness you have. If we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the safest way to health. The physician treats, but nature heals. If you are in a bad mood, go for a walk. If you are still in a bad mood, go for another walk. Leave your drugs in the chemist's pot if you can heal the patient with food. Foolish the doctor who despises the knowledge acquired by the ancients. To do nothing is sometimes a good remedy. Everything happens according to nature. Cure sometimes, treat often, and comfort always. Illnesses do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature. When enough sins have accumulated, illnesses will suddenly appear. Prayer is indeed good. But when invoking the gods, a person must lend a hand. It is much more important to know which person has the disease than which disease the person has. There are in fact two things, science and opinion. The former begets knowledge, the latter ignorance. The patient must fight the disease along with the doctor. Relieving pain is a divine work. The function of protecting and developing health must rank even above that of restoring it when it is compromised. Sport is a preserver of health. Everything in excess is opposed to nature. There are many doctors in title, but very few in reality. Wine is an excellent drink for man, both healthy and sick, as long as it is used properly, in moderation and according to his temperament. Men who masturbate 2 to 3 times a week have more life. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. When in a state of hunger, one ought not to undertake labor. Both sleep and insomnolence, when immoderate, are bad. Men ought to know that from the brain, and from the brain only, arise our pleasures, joy, laughter, and jests, as well as our sorrows, pains, griefs, and tears. Life is short, art long, opportunity fleeting, experience treacherous, judgment difficult. It is necessary to treat not only the disease, but also to counteract the causes that cause it. Hunger weakens and kills a person. Heavy food destroys the human body. Therefore, you need to look for the middle. In despair, the sick person brings himself closer to death. That which cannot be cured with medicine is cured with a knife. That which is not cured by the knife is cured by red-hot iron. That which cannot be cured by red-hot iron should be considered incurable. Idleness is the source of all vices. Where there is no idleness, there is no evil. It is better to be full of drink than full of food. A wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings, and learn how by his own thought to derive benefit from his illnesses.